Hi guys, welcome back. We really miss you here at school, but just know that we are here still working. If you need any help with any of the work that we've set for you to do at home, please just contact us via Connect and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Today I'm helping Year 10s do range and interquartile range. So to start with, we've got a couple of options. Your data can be in a display. So last lesson we had a look at creating a display, which was a box plot, or you might just get an actual set of data. So we want to be able to find the range and interquartile range for both those occasions. So range, hopefully you remember anyways from years 8 and 9, range tells you how spread out the data is. To calculate it, it's pretty easy. All we're doing is we're finding the minimum and the maximum, and we're just finding the difference between those. So to get the range, all we need to do is the maximum score, subtract the minimum score. So for this first one here, that would be the maximum. Pretty easy to see is 55, so it's at the very end point. And the minimum for this one here is 49. And so to find the range, we just subtract those, which would leave a range of 6. So from the lowest to the highest, there is a value of 6 between those. Now the interquartile range tells you about that middle 50%. So to find the interquartile range, it's this middle bit here. So to get it, it is simply Q3 subtract Q1, and that tells you how spread out the middle 50% are. So you can see from example A that it's quite spread out compared to the whole range. So in this case, we will have Q3 being, 54. Again, subtract the Q1, which is 50. And that gives a interquartile range, so between the quartiles, a range of 4. Okay, so let's look at the next one underneath. Again, we've got a picture of a box plot. So to calculate the range of this one, again, be careful with the scale. In this case, can you see that it's going up by, what is it going up by? 2, 4, 6. It's going up in 2s. So again, for the range, we've got the maximum, which is, 46. And we're going to take away the minimum, which is 4. So it's going to be 46, take 4, which is 42. So that one's got a really big range in comparison. The next one is the interquartile range. Again, looking at that box, that middle 50% of the data. So this one here, we have got Q3 is 40, subtract Q1, which is, oh, that's a bit tricky, 12, 14, 16. So I guess that's going to be about 17 there. And for that one, 40 takes 17. Oh goodness, what's that? 23. All right. So pretty easy when you've got the box plot in front of you. Now, unfortunately, if we've got the data, we need to find all our values first. So max and min is pretty easy, so let's do that. Okay, in this case, that is 21, take 8. Now, hopefully you've realized that I've already ordered this data from smallest to the largest, which always needs to be done whenever we're dealing with the statistics for box plots. 21 take 8 is going to be 13. Now the interquartile range. Now first of all, we have to work out our quartiles. So remembering the quartiles, we first of all need to find the median, and then we find halfway at the bottom half and halfway at the top half. So let's have a look, see if I can work this out here. So we have got the median of this one's quite easy to see. It will be 15. Okay, we've got 3 below, 3 above, which then means that the quarter one's pretty easy because it's halfway of the bottom half, and Q3 is pretty easy as well because it's halfway of the top half. So we can easily then work out Q3 take Q1, which is going to be 20 take 11, which is 9. Okay, let's try the next one. Again, we've got the data has been ordered from smallest through to largest. So again, the max is pretty easy to do. So I'm just going to move that up here. So max is 28. Oops. 28 subtract 10, pretty easy to do. That is going to be 18, so its range is 18. The interquartile range being those middle 15% is going to be, again, let's work that out. So we need to figure out the median. Now, this one looks a little trickier. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits of data. So this time, unfortunately, there's going to be 2 bits of information in the middle. So 16 and 20. So to find out the middle of those, we add them together, which would be 36, and then divide that by 2, which is 18. And some of you might be able to see anyway that 18's in the middle. So in this case, we've got our median is 18, right in the middle there. And now to find the lower and upper quartiles, because we've got this line down the middle here, we've got 4 bits of data in the bottom and 4 bits of data in the top. So to find the lower quartile, we need to find the middle. We need to find the middle of 10 and 16. And we need to find the middle of 25 and 26. Okay, so 25 and 26, in between those is going to be 25 and a half. And we can put that over here, 25.5. And the in between 10 and 16, well, that's going to be 26 divided by 2 is 13. And therefore the middle of those will be, oh gosh, subtract those. What is that? It's going to be 12.5. And just subtracting those either in a calculator or in your head. So that's how we find our range and our interquartile range from either a data display like a box plot or a numerical display with a list of all the data. If you can, use the graph to find the Q1, Q3 max and min. Otherwise, if it's a data display, you have to find that information first. Please see the other video if you need a bit of help for finding those bits of information. Thank you so much again for joining us. Please message your teachers if you need any help, and please, you'll find more questions on Connect in your teacher's page. Just look for the textbook references and you can find more examples of you can practice for these. All right, thanks so much. See you soon.